T1 is now at the match point with a comeback victory in game number 2. Hana Life Esports had Chovi's powerful Orianna popping off, making multiple solo kills. So we actually thought Hana Life is about to pick up a victory in game number 2, but T1 made a successful comeback. I think Hana Life didn't lock in Twisted Fate because Morgan's Camille got removed. So Hana Life, they didn't have any other tool to make side lane macro play together with Chovy. So Hana Life Esports, they instead decided to lock in a strong lane pick for Chovy. I think that Zillion pick was a huge kind of miss from Hana Life Esports because they had no tool to open team fight. They had no initiation and they don't have enough beefy front lane as well. Jinx is the champion that hits a power spike in the late game, and Zillion is a champion that actually needs a front line for them to buy time for Zillion and then kind of re-engage with the revive coming from his ultimate. I think Rakan could have been a lot better for Vista to round out Hana Life's comp. And the first pick, blind pick cannon from T1 was actually pretty effective because I thought Viego could be an option for T1 as well, but T1 insisted to keep their high priority on the top lane. I think today T1, they are drafting around Kana and he is definitely showing a great performance. Faker actually had some hard time early on getting solo killed back-to-back. However, with that perfect Shurima shuffle, T1 find an opening to turn the game around. Hana Life, they had priority on the mid lane. This was a really good start for Hana Life, and they had vision on Azir. They knew where he's at. But Daft and Chovy, they were just too far up front. And also that Orianna orb once again spotted Faker, but still Daft and Chovy decided to stay in Azir's range, and this was the one of the worst team fight opening for Hana Life Esports. And two of the damage carries, both of them were actually got spotted by Faker's Azir. Well, Daft kind of reacted to that Shurima shuffle with his flash, but you have to keep in mind, they both used their flash in order to deal with Faker's play. And even T1's players mentioned at the end of the game in the player comp, they won the game because of that Shurima shuffle. Now here's the replay of the follow-up teamfight after that play on the mid lane. Hana Life Esports, they were now rushing in order to have some priority around the river for the dragon fight. Morgan was trying to get his Gnar up, and then Owner was so clever to actually attack on that Gnar to kind of deny the perfect timing of Morgan's Mega Gnar. And then Wheeler, he was the only one kind of walking off down to the river, and then he got punished so bad. And Hana Life Esports, they were not in the right position and situation to take this fight. Morgan went back to a mini Gnar, but he still stayed around this area. So Faker, he went in to find Deft in front of all of the Hana Life Esports player. Once Morgan lost his Mega Gnar, Hana Life should have just backed and shouldn't have contested for that Drake. They got eliminated one by one by T1 players. T1 with back-to-back Shurima shuffle, they claimed game number 2 victory and brought themselves to a match points. Now let's head over for game number